Hello, guys, and welcome to another meditation. My name is Erik, and I'll be your guide. You don't need much for these meditations. You need somewhere where you won't be disturbed for the next 20 to 25 minutes. And you need a fairly comfortable position. I usually enjoy sitting like I'm doing right now without any back support because that helps me stay present here and now. But you can do whatever feels comfortable to you. As long as you don't drift off too easily or even fall asleep, I'm completely fine with that. Remember that we want to stay present here and now. All right. Oh, yeah, and also, if you haven't already checked out the introduction video, that can possibly give you a little bit more information on what we're actually doing and why we're doing it. But you don't need it. You'll be fine. I'll just follow my guidance and you'll be fine, even if you've never done any of my meditations. All right, so let's jump into it. Find your spots. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. Like check in with your body and do any adjustments that you need to do right now. And you may gently close your eyes and breathe in deeply. Hmm. You may check in with your body. Just be open to whatever signals you're getting in this moment, very early in this meditation. I'm noticing that my neck is very stiff and my jaw, which is partly why I wanted to meditate right now. And I thought, why not guide you while I do it? So even if I notice that I'm very rough, hard, and restricted in my neck and jaw right now, I'm still going to go to my breath in the beginning, just to let my system calm down a little bit. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath in this moment without any intentions of changing it. Find a spot where you can notice your breath more easily. Maybe that's in your stomach, in your chest, or maybe in your nose. See if you can be totally okay with your breath, however it shows itself, even if it's very shallow and very fast. That's completely okay too. We're not here to try to change it. We are here to notice it and allow it to be in whatever natural shape or form or rhythm it presents itself in. You may notice that even if you have no intention to change your breath, it starts to change anyway, just by you noticing, just by you being present with it. If that happens, that's completely fine. No need to try and stop it. No need to try and help it or accelerate it. Just notice the change. Even though I'm not focusing on my jaw and neck, I can still notice that it's slowly softening up. And you might also notice changes happening other places in your body, even while you're noticing your breath. That is also completely fine. There is nothing you have to or need to do. Just notice. And unless you have practiced quite a bit of meditation already, it's probably going to be a little bit challenging for you to stay connected. You're probably going to notice that thoughts and images pop up and distract you and draw you away from the practice. That is completely normal. That is human. I want you to approach your thoughts the same way you just approached your breath. Just notice without any intention to try and stop your thoughts or change them. Just notice that you can just be aware of them without necessarily indulge in them. Without putting in your energy into thinkingness, which usually just multiplies thoughts. See if you can just observe the thoughts that are already there, popping up all by themselves without you doing anything. Next, I'm gonna go into the top of my head and notice whatever is going on there. I'm gonna do a little body scan surrounding my stiff neck and jaw, and you may follow along if you want to, or you may pick a different spot on your body if you want to. But whatever it is that we're noticing in our body, the same principles are gonna apply everywhere. So I'm gonna start at the very top of my head. Pick a spot here and just see if I can connect with this part of my head, this part of my skin or scalp. And the moment I notice that I have connected, I move a little bit to any side. Whenever I find a spot that is a bit hard for me to connect to, that's where I stop and I wait patiently to connect. And in the moment where I notice that I have connected with this spot, I move on to the next spot, still on the top of my head. I'm gonna try to cover as much ground as I can on my skin on the top of my head using this method. For any of you that are more beginners to meditation, it might be a good idea to pick a large spot, maybe the totality of the top of your head at once. For anyone who has been doing this for a while, I recommend that you pick a much smaller spot and start moving around as you connect with the spot. And if you feel a bit confused about the instructions right now, that's completely fine too. Just stay with your attention on the top of your head. Bring your curiosity. And you may bring your creativity as well on how to connect with the top of your head without moving. Just feeling in to the top of your head. And if it's a bit hard for you to connect with this part of your body, I'm gonna ask you to be a bit patient with yourself. The fact that you're sitting here and doing this meditation means that you are succeeding. There is no way of failing meditation except from not doing it at all. Now, I'm gonna move my attention to the back of my head. This is getting closer to my stiff neck, so I feel that it's a bit more intense. The area you're focusing on might feel different than tense or intense. It doesn't really matter what kind of physical sensation you notice. we approach them all the same. We connect with the sensation, and to the best of our abilities, we allow the sensation to be as it is. To be exactly as it is in this moment, for however long it is there. We allow it to be there. And when it leaves, we let go. So I'm still feeling into the back of my head, and I'm picking out very small areas, small dots at a time, waiting for a connection with my skin and the muscles underneath the skin. And then I move on as soon as I find that connection. And I'm slowly moving downwards towards my neck. I've started to hit a few spots that are very intense, very hard, even painful. And I just work on allowing that to be there. And when I hit these intense spots, I actually stay for a little bit before I move on. Just for a few seconds. It takes practice to be precise in this exercise. So if you are new to this, stay with larger areas. Sometimes it softens, sometimes it hardens, and everything is allowed. We surrender to whatever is in this moment. And now I'm going to move downwards to my upper back, slowly going through the neck muscles that connect with my shoulders and my upper back. Moving into the shoulder blades, my spine, the muscles in between, the skin, I slowly continue moving downwards into the middle of my back, following the spine, the ribs on my rib cage, and the muscles in between, and the skin covering it all. For anyone new or moderately new to this practice, it can usually be easier to connect with the skin, and it's totally fine to just stay with the skin for now before going deeper. And as I feel downwards on my back, keep on going downwards. I get to my lower back, and I apply the same principles. I feel into whatever physical sensation is there, and I surrender to the reality of this moment. I let whatever is there be there for as long as it is, and then I let go if it suddenly disappears or changes. I continue moving downwards, all the way down to my buttocks, tailbone, hips, thighs, Suddenly I noticed my stomach is a bit clenched, so I let go of that. I let my stomach relax a little bit more. Back to my thighs, moving downwards on my body. Into my knees, into my calves, and into my feet. Hmm. All right. That's going to be the end of this meditation. You may continue if you want to, or if you'd like to end this right now, I recommend slowly moving your fingers or toes, hands, or feet. Slowly start moving your body more and more, stretching if you want to do that. Massaging yourself if you want to do that. And when you feel ready, you may gently open your eyes again. Thank you. Thank you for joining this meditation. May you have a wonderful day. See you soon in the next one. Bye.